As we've seen so far, the history of rock on MTV has been extremely colorful. As for the state of the music right now, well, there's Kid Rock, who appears to be carrying on the banner dropped some years back by David Lee Roth. And of course, there's the ruling rap metal trend, which can be traced back in some ways to the greatly underrated Faith No More, whose 1990 hit Epic pretty much provided a template for the form. From that epical single, you can draw a fairly straight line to such multi-platinum latter-day practitioners as Korn and Limp Bizkit.
And some of the things they pass off as rock today. It's crazy. Man, it sucks.
Right now on MTV, rock is depressed.
I think rock music today is definitely more aggressive.
So it's just our job to try and to want to see more rock on TV.
Yep, that's why we're out here rocking
it. Some good rock.
Last year there was a nice resurgence of rock for a while. Like on TRL, they played us on TRL for a split second, which was very strange.
Rock music on MTV is, to me, last year was P.O.D, you know what I mean? And our peers, Incubus, you know, Papa Roach, Deftones. That was rock music in 2000.
And when I looked away, I looked back, and it's like, whoa, everything is back. Like, it's just straight pop now.
Now it's strip clubs, girls, and Mercedes.
Benzes. That's cool. That's your bag. That's your gig.
You know you make me break.
I think that the music scene in general usually really takes a dive and really reaches a low point when we don't have an album out.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of bands these days aren't just pure rock. I think they're taking elements of, you know, hip-hop, rap, rock, in our case, a little bit of maybe dance hall, reggae, and they just everyone's kind of mixing it up a bit.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
The injection of hip-hop rhythms and production styles into old-fashioned rock has transformed the music entirely. Traditionalists may not like it, but many musicians do.
Through the band's chemistry, there seemed to be a pretty seamless integration of our different influences.
The Chili Peppers and Korn, Limp Bizkit. I don't think those rock bands would be so influenced by hip-hop if it wasn't from watching MTV, where everything gets shown.
Now you have kids that grew up completely having hip-hop in their lives, making records, and they're growing up and they're getting record deals and they're making these records that are highly hip-hop influenced.
I think that the metal rap thing completely sucks ass.
What's happening now is like hip-hop metal, you know? It doesn't seem like it's the old school represented.
I don't get it, and I don't want to get it, and I don't really mind if I don't get it.
Kind of shocking, you know, how they are mixing it up, and it is being accepted.
Any type of merger is nice.
I love categories being blurred, lines being blurred and muddy. So I just see music kind of overlapping itself and changing.
I think it's fantastic. I think the more people are cross-pollinated between different musical styles, it not only has musical implications, but it has cultural ones as well.
Break.
Limp Bizkit is pretty fresh, you know. I think they took their love for hip-hop and rap and took their anger that they had within them, and they put it all together and made some pretty catchy tunes.
Oh, I like that. I love the riffs. I love that guitar player dressing up and looking like an alien. I think that's awesome.
Fred has a very strong personality, you know, and he really invites that. You know, he really invites all that energy from everybody, whether it's good energy or bad energy or whatever. He doesn't care.
And I love, you know, the attitude. You know, you want to break some shit tonight. How about your fucking face? Who can't relate to that?
This is the time to kind of get wild. Maybe about that. And there is a good time to get wild.
You got to appreciate the hell out of what they're doing, you know, and if you've ever seen them live, it's pretty sick, you know, so you got to give them props for that.
Anybody could have covered Faith, and I don't know if it had been that big if we wouldn't have done it the way we did it.
A lot of kids, you know, I think relate to that kind of forgive me for saying you attitude. Like he just...
Dude. Mike's been different lately.
Limp Bizkit are great at what they do. That's why they're just about the most successful one.
You cannot deny, like, some of those songs, Nookie and all that stuff. I mean, it just really does get you going.
It's fun to be a rock star. I mean, I suggest that everybody, once again, just forget what they're doing and just be rock stars.